Greetings once again, fellow book lovers. It's time for Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you, the faithful reader, a book that I very highly recommend. Today's book is Close to Death by Anthony Horowitz. This is published by HarperCollins. It retails for $24.99, and it has 420 pages. This series, Hawthorne and Horowitz, or Horowitz and Hawthorne, is a fascinating series. This is book 5 in the series. And what sets this series apart from other books is not only do we have private investigator Daniel Hawthorne as the lead character, but Anthony Horowitz, the author, also places himself inside the book as if he is one of the active participants. There are references to books that he's written in the real world outside this work of fiction, and so it really adds a neat touch to the book. One of the previous books, The Magpie Murders, was a classic. So if you're looking for a mystery book that is decidedly different, Close to Death is pretty well close to perfection. Now, the book revolves around a gated community called Riverside Close. It's in England. And there are, it's a pretty friendly neighborhood. Everybody knows one another. But suddenly, a new neighbor moves in, and that is the Kenworthy family, Giles, his wife, and 2 kids. And as soon as they come in, you can say, there goes the neighborhood. Because the family, they have noisy cars, they have noisy kids. They're basically, I don't know, they just don't fit in with the neighborhood. And they play music, loud music at all times of the day and night. So it really is disruptive for the neighborhood. And one of the neighbors, a doctor, Dr. Tom Beresford, he has to get out to the hospital to an emergency, but Giles Kenworthy's car is parked there, so he is delayed in getting to the hospital. As a result of this, the patient dies. Now, people want a community meeting where they can discuss this with the Kenworthy family. Now, the Kenworthy family also wants to have a massive swimming pool in their yard, which would mean taking away part of the community gardens and a tree that had been there for, centuries, really. So they plan the meeting, and the Kenworthys say they're going to be there, but they do not show up. So this really riles the neighborhood up. So it's not long after that Giles Kenworthy is found dead with a crossbow bolt in his throat. Somebody killed him. Was it one of the neighbors? Likely. The question is, who? So private investigator Hawthorne is on the case, and so is Anthony Horowitz, adding his 2 cents worth into the story, as if he's sort of on the same team as Daniel Hawthorne. So we start to wonder who was the killer. But not too long after that, one of the neighbors is found dead in his garage, apparently from suicide. But Daniel Hawthorne doesn't think it's suicide. There's just too much strange things going on with regard to the body in the garage. So we start to wonder, who is the killer now? Now, Giles Kenworthy's gone, another neighbor's gone. Now, some of the other neighbors include 2 older women, 79 and 81 years old. Doubtfully they're the killers. I can say that. That's not really a spoiler. But anyways, who shot the crossbow? Actually, the crossbow belonged to one of the neighbors at the end of the block. And he insists he did not use his crossbow, that somebody must have taken it and put a crossbow bolt in the crossbow and killed the neighbor. Shot him directly right in the throat. So anyways, it makes for a fascinating story as you wonder who's the killer, and Hawthorne and Horowitz are on the case, and so it's really a lot of fun. If you never read a Hawthorne and Horowitz book, you definitely owe it to yourself to read it, because you won't forget it. So Close to Death is pretty well close to perfection, like I said. So if you do purchase it, please let me know if you do agree with my review. Kind of think you will. So thank you for watching. I'll be back again with another classic work, either fiction or nonfiction. Until then, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.